Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now it has been 11 whole months since I last uploaded to this channel and I want to come back. So last time I filmed I literally had just got an Audi TT. That didn't last long, and now, as I guess you can tell from the seats and the thumbnail, I'm back in an EP3 Type R. I know a lot of you guys have probably seen the Civic on either my Instagram or Jessie's channel. However, I'm going to be doing some exterior mods to this. I have done quite a bit to it already, but we're going for like more looks now before I look for more power. So I feel like that's easier to kind of video, and I've really wanted to get back into this, but I'm just a bit nervous, like I haven't done it in ages. So I just thought we'll go through what I've already done to the car, talk about maybe what I've got planned, talk about where I've been. We'll have a catch up and I'll give you a walk around of the car if you haven't seen it already, which I'm sure you have. So in terms of where I've been, I got rid of the TT, I got this, and it was all like a bit in the middle of everything. So once I'd got this, we rescued Millie. Obviously, I don't know whether everyone's seen her, but we rescued a little dog. Then we moved house, so we've got our own house now. And it's just been hectic ever since. Jesse's filmed this on his channel quite a few times now, so I guess a lot of you will have seen that. So yeah, a bit of backstory on this car. I've had this car since March last year, so I haven't even had it a year yet, and I've done quite a lot to it. It's actually, do you know what? I'll just show you the car. So we might as well start with the interior. So we've got the normal steering wheel. I have actually put an Apple CarPlay unit in this, which is so good, literally perfect. We've got this, but the interior is like the place I've done nothing to. We've still got the pre-facelift seats. The rear is completely stripped out, that needs finishing. The car's got nearly 180k now, so yeah, the interior does need improvement. I would love the steering wheel to be retrimmed, or to be honest, actually I don't want an aftermarket wheel in here. I feel like it doesn't suit an EP3. Don't ask me why. I've still got these seats, so I want some DC5 Recaros, so I am on the hunt for those. I've got my Apple CarPlay, which is perfect, and then I'm gonna sort my boot out. As you can see, it's an absolute state at the moment, but because I went unofficially gas, we stripped it out and I still messed up. But yeah, that's the interior. I've got a big wink mirror, which is so good for the motorway and coming onto junctions and things like that. It's so good because you don't even have to use your side mirrors. I did steal that out of Jesse's Civic. Okay, so here is the Civic. Now it's a 2002 pre-facelift Milano red, obviously. Now it has had a full respray, because I'll insert some pictures, but it was Milano pink basically, and it looked awful. So she had a full respray. As you can see, if you can see, let me just zoom in a little bit. This is the Airwalker front lip. It is absolutely peppered. That's my fault for sitting up people's arses. So yeah, like I say, the front lip is an Airwalker lip, but it is absolutely peppered from sitting up people's arses. That is being resprayed by the same person that resprayed the whole car. Now that's Mark at Top Marks. I will link them below. He's done an amazing job on it. It looks so good. So moving on to probably my favourite bit of the car are my Enki RPF ones. Now these are real. I do like to tell everyone that. It doesn't matter whether you've got reps or not, but I'm very proud of these. I've always dreamt of having real Enkis. So to have these I'm actually really grateful for. A lot of people have said they don't like them because everyone's got them, they're really common, but for me they're the perfect wheel and I love them to bits. So yeah, we've got obviously the pre-facelift front end. I've had the lights are still slightly cloudy. They have been buffed, but it's an old Honda thing, isn't it? As you can see, my bonnet's pretty stone chipped as well. That's my fault for sitting up people's asses again. I might look at getting a carbon bonnet, I'm not sure. I need people's opinion. So if you like carbon bonnet on these, please let me know. Or if you have, the thing is looking at a carbon bonnet on another coloured car just doesn't help. So if you've had a carbon bonnet on a red one, send me pictures please, because I'm still undecided. The private reg now, K20F me. If you can't work it out, I don't know what to tell you, but I love this plate. No one had brought it. It was literally on, where was it? I brought it off the DVLA for £250, spaced it like this, and I love it, and everyone literally compliments my plate, so I'm gassed about that. So as you can see here, we've got the rear of the car. Not much going on here. I've got the exhaust on it that came with the car. It's a 3-inch Tokyo exhaust. This has been great for making my power once I was mapped. It's mapped, if you didn't know. I don't think I mentioned that. Brand new badges, wiper delete. I am getting a Mugen spoiler in about 10 days time. The man that I'm getting it from is on holiday at the minute. It looks a bit odd without one, so we are going to get one of them. Mind the fact that it's a bit salty. It's going to be washed off as soon as I'm home, but this car is unbelievable. It's so clean, and I have had the speakers out. It's perfect behind there as well. There's not a speck of rust on it. Now let's check under the bonnet. Now I must admit the engine bay does need a bit of a tidy up. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's not the cleanest. I would like it all being resprayed. So, engine mods. We've got the Teg M intake here. That has been brilliant. I mean, I can't really fault it, it's just an intake. Next, I've got my Skunk 2 Ultra Street intake manifold. Now, this has been the blessing for my map. I'm so glad that I paid for this, to be honest. It's been great. Obviously, behind there, I've got a 4-to-1 manifold. You can't see it, so that's great. This old girl is on 180k, and the power she made and how healthy it is, I'm so happy with. This car is unreal. I forgot to mention as well, it is on lowering springs. However, I mean, that's still not great. So I think I'm going to go on coilovers, probably swap them over in the summertime. I do want it lower, to be honest. The fronts aren't too bad, but the rears just sit a bit high, and it just looks like a monster truck to me. It needs to be on its arse. So obviously I can't show you that I've got a K100, but I have a K100. The car is mapped. So my supporting mods, obviously a K100, I've got a 4-to-1, 3-inch exhaust, the Skunk 2 manifold, the intake. I think that's all you need. I do know what I'm talking about. So mine actually made 254 brake horsepower. And it was mapped by Gordon at Street Racers. It's got launch control, lowered VTEC, and it's got the engine lights now, a shift light. I absolutely love this map. Now, I've had a lot of hate, even on Instagram, Jesse's videos saying, oh yeah, it's a happy dyno, etc, etc. People have said, you can't make that power without cams, etc, etc. Now, it did make that power. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Jesse's has been mapped at the exact same place, and his horsepower is exactly spot on. Gordon just said it's a healthy engine, so I was so happy about that. And it is nippy, but I am looking at supercharging or turbo. Now, everyone's so 50-50, and I'm a bit scared of a turbo Civic, but I could kind of have a switchable map and be able to tone it down when I want to. It's just that turbo kicking in. I'm not sure whether that's something I want. As obviously supercharge keeps the car still with that natural Honda feel, and I feel like that would be more suited to me. We'll see. Like, it will be happening probably this year, next year. I kind of want to enjoy it NA at the minute, because it never this car never fails to impress me with how quick it is. It's just perfect. Like, I love this car so much, and I know I've said this about every other car, but she's a keeper. So obviously now, exterior, I've kind of left the exterior and I went for power first and the respray. So I'm gonna get the Mugen spoiler in about 10 days. I'm getting that from Birmingham, so I'll probably vlog that, fitting it and etc, if you are interested in that. I'm getting a rear diffuser from Fiberworks, and I'm gonna have that sprayed. I'm also having the front lip resprayed, because it looks absolutely awful. I can't get over how bad it looks, but that is my bad. What else are we gonna do? I want the windows tinted slightly, not much, because I feel like dark tints make it look so chavvy. They had dark tints before and I ripped them all out. Maybe like a light medium smoke, just because I feel like a fishbowl in here now, and I'm not feeling that. Yeah, so then maybe a carbon bonnet. I am like toying with the idea of a carbon bonnet. I do really like them on certain cars, but I don't know whether this would suit it. I think that's because though I've had the whole car resprayed, so it looks so fresh apart from that lip. People have suggested things like Mugen grill. I hate those. I actually despise Mugen grills. I think they look awful. I mean, like, fair play if you have it on yours. I don't care what you have on your car, but on this, I could honestly, no. So a lot of things people have told me to put on the car, like I hate that. I couldn't have a sun strip on here. Someone told me chameleon tint. We'll keep that like with Jesse's Astra or whatever he's got. So yeah, seats in here, red will look so good against the Milano red, like DC5s, or maybe some 30th anniversary ones. But yeah, who knows what the future holds, what's coming first. I would love some seats though. Like, these are, sorry, but these are so ugly. They really are just ugly. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what I've got, what mods this car's got. Everyone knew I would end up back in Jap anyway. And everyone that used to watch me used to love watching my old EP3 videos. So I feel like now I know a bit more about them. I know how to drive them. You might not think so from Officially Gas, but I do. I just get nervous with, like, in other people's videos. It makes no sense. So we can do mods, POV drives. It will be going to a lot of shows this year. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe. This is my first video back, so please show some love. My Instagram, if you want to follow my Instagram, it's G19typer. Just a little plug, you know. Big things planned for this car. I absolutely love it to bits. And who knows, I might get a little Jap project on the side. There is something I really, really, really want. See if you guys can guess in the comments what is a little Jap car. I feel like it will suit me. I want a project. I want to teach myself. So maybe you guys could follow my journey with me, I guess. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, guys, please drop some love and I will see you in the next one.